Okay, today is Sunday. Nice to see you. I'm Dr. Kim. This is Dr. Kim Chuk Club. June. Today, let's talk more about 2025. Are you ready for the recession, start of the recession in 2025? Let's talk a bit more about it, okay? Now, it's always good to be ready and prepared for challenges, conflicts. Am I right? Okay, come. Type HERE or type ZUN to show support. And those who watch replay, also please like and share. Like and share. Why my Facebook hang? Wait, Okay, quick. Can already. So nice to see you. Are you ready for the recession in 2025? Start of the recession. Right? Nice to see you. So good, right? I like your name. So, okay. Let's look at some charts and make some prediction. Now, the last round I did talk about 2025, but honestly speaking, I didn't go very, very in depth. I think should go in depth. And to have a good 2025, it's always good to start right. Correct? How to start right? Make sure you got prayers. Prayers very important. Okay. Okay, let's start. Now, I think it's always good when you learn Chinese physics. It's always good to like don't just use one tool, right? We combine tools to read. Okay, let's see. 2025. Teacher, why you concluded there's a recession? Start of recession in 2025. What is Sylvester 来了？我係 Darling 来了。Sylvester, nice to see you. Alice Yo, how are you? How is your doggy? And Alice Yo, long time no see, I hope you are pretty healthy as always. Just like the first time I met you. Alice very cheerful, 一直直笑嘅，已經 cute 嘅。She very cute. She always laughing. Right. So when we look at 2025, now the last round did talk about 2025, but was more of like talking about small matters or individuals. More of like talking about individually. Right? How are the individuals' luck in 2025? Right? Now today I want to talk about something larger. Are you talking about me? Yeah, I'm talking about you. You, at least you. Right? Asking how's your doggy? How are you? How is Anthony? Is it Anthony? Your 老公 is it Anthony? I forgot his name. I only can remember your name. Oh, no idea about recession, huh? Oh, okay. Then, yeah. Thank you, Sylvester. Thank you for your contribution. 感謝了. Thank you for taking care of teacher. And you very smart, You know, take care of teacher will have good luck, we are both. What is we are both? Nice to see you, David. Nice to see you, Grace. Nice to see you, Alice. Bastian, correct, Sebastian. Sorry, Anthony is another one. So long I didn't go and see Samantha also. Boeing. She also Boeing. Daniel, love to see you. Now, today, all of you here, I can tell you, you must be very, very highly blessed, right? Because teacher, you wait for the last moment, then you announce the in-depth 2025, is it? Yeah. Good. Yeah, I wait until the last. I wait. Why busy lah? Hey, Songhai, nice to see you. Grace, nice to see you. Right, how am I? Good, your teacher. Busy plotting charts for you. Right, now we have to start 2025 correctly. Because start of the year. Also make sure you have prayers, please. Prayers. 365 prayers. Make sure you have 365 prayers, please, to start your 2025, please. Now, okay, come back to 2025, right? So the last round, talk more about the individual. How is the individual doing for 2025 individually, right? Today I want to talk about the bigger picture. That means not only individually. How about the world? How about a bigger ground? Okay. Now, in Chinese metaphysics, now all Chinese metaphysics have their pros and cons. Correct? So I always encourage, please do not learn only one tools, right? Learn to use as many tools as you can when you're reading charts, right? One is useful for reconfirmation, right? It's definitely useful for reconfirmation. Oh, yeah, Li Guan, nice to see you. What Kenkana 来了. Oh, my apple is here. My Kenkana is here. All right. So my topic today is, are you ready for the start of recession in 2025? Are you ready? Right? So will the recession impact everybody? Of course, what? Correct? So today we'll talk about flying star combined, right, with 奇门遁甲, my powerful tools, plus 黄极四经, I-Ching lah, make it easy. Right? Plus some parts. So much combination. You don't tell me 2025 prediction not accurate or not highly accurate. Cannot be already. Okay, so the last round I did teach about good flying stars positioning, right, which is southeast, south SW, right? The bad one will be the northeast, the north, and the NW. Okay, and C represents central. Central means everyone on the universe will experience Hey, which is a sickness disaster star in 2025. So in flying star chart, actually we know central better don't inauspicious star. Central inauspicious star means most of us, correct, will be not so lucky already, right? Hey, we know is sickness, is trouble, right? It's fun now, it's trouble, correct? It's difficulty, it's disaster, it's difficulty. So so every one of us actually will be impacted in 2025. That means NE doesn't do well, N doesn't do well, NW doesn't do well, will impact the central system. Central is all of us. Correct? All of us, including those that are positive, right? Southeast Asia, or this, right? Southeast Asia, right? East, right? 九子之星, wow, Singapore, Malaysia, wow, lucky. East, Southeast Asia, very lucky, right? Even though, but don't forget, Hey is in the central system. Central system means 太极点. 太极 means everyone, right? We will also begin to experience fear, because Hey also can mean fear, right? Fear. So we will experience fear. Yeah, do your 365 prayers. Very lucky one. Doing well, Thank you. Kevin, nice to see you. Teacher miss you, Where have you been, I'll never hear from you. Wei En, see you soon, Francis Day, nice to see you. My favorite girl. She cooks so well. Therefore, the last round I did talk about the chart here. Correct? Therefore, from a chart here, we know that, hey, these are the better position, right? The SW, correct? The S, the chart you may need to realign a bit, okay? I'm just using a flat 2D. When it comes to 3D, you will see the direction a bit shift, which you need to do your own adjustment, correct? But the idea is transmitted to you. And SE, Correct? Like Australia, SE, popular place. Correct? Now? Correct? So the east will also be good. Correct? East. Correct? Singapore, you see Singapore falls in the east. Correct? Singapore, Malaysia, right? 2025. Correct? But Central is hey. Central actually due to NE, right? North Korea, South Korea, Japan, right? China, correct? And all those what Zhongdong, I don't know what, correct? Not? Those war, right? Russia, and see or not? Then all this Europe, can see all the whole bunch of Europe, right? And United States, right? These are all not doing well. And don't forget, the Lao Ta are all at these places, right? The Lao Ta of the universe, correct? The big guys, the Russia, the China, the big guy, right? The USA, these are the big guys. They are at northwest, northeast, correct? So in the flying star, we can see that, oh no, these big guys, right? They are unrested. They are unrested, meaning they are not in good luck in 2025. So expect what? War? Yeah. Expect what? Recession? Yes. Expect recession, expect war. Expect the start of the recession in 2025. Correct? Did you at the time have some threats of recession, but nothing happened? The inflation was like in control, not in 2025. Not in 2025. Remember, don't say I didn't warn you. Did you ever quit my job? You better don't. Right? Now, when I was talking about individual, the last 2-3 months back, correct? I did talk about the 紫微斗数. Right? So here also combine a 紫微斗数. Correct? In 紫微斗数, we have seen 太阴化忌. Correct? 太阴化忌 means bad, inauspicious, which not only include women. I did talk about banks. Banks means what? Economy means what? Money, right? It's no good. Property crash 2025, no good. So all this actually has an indirect implication of a recession, isn't it? If you think carefully, there's an implication of recession, correct? From 紫微斗数. Okay, now, so we know the big guys are not doing well will not do well in 2025. And we know who influenced the world. Not Singapore, no. Singapore doesn't influence the world. Malaysia, no. Are the big guys that influence the world, right? So if the big guys are not doing well, correct, then how can all these followers be doing well also? Cannot be, what? Correct? Although Singapore, we have our own structure and things like that, right? And of course, we are in the auspicious flying star sector. Correct? So war in Singapore, like we not lah, peaceful. Correct? But don't you think the economy crisis will also impact everyone, which is the hey, which will impact everyone? It will, right? Yeah. So please don't change job. Teacher, I want to resign. But don't. And those work in the bank also have to be very careful, right? Careful of what? Retrenchment, right? Retrenchment. Correct? So expect to see that kind of thing, right? Number one. Number two, when you look at the 八字, correct? When you look at the 八字, you'll notice that this snake here, the wood snake, this is the wood, right? The wood snake, correct? You can see there are fire grow earth, earth grows matter, right? Fire grows earth, earth grows matter. Means what? There is a fire story, there's an earth story, and there's a metal story, correct? But if you carefully look at these three parameter, you will realize that the weakest parameter is actually the metal. The weakest parameter is actually the metal, right? Which also represent the economic or the recession. Correct? Okay. Next. Now, there is this guy. His name is called Zhao Kangjie, right? He is a very, of course, very well-known Chinese middle physics grandmaster, correct? Huang Jingsi, right? And of course, he also his I-Ching mainly focus on world prediction. His I-Ching, his Huang Jingsi, more focused on the yearly world prediction, right? For example, change dynasty, all this kind of prediction, most of it comes from him, comes from Zhao Yong, right? Now, therefore, let's see what he says. Correct? In 2024, he actually predicted in his book, he predicted 2024 is a Feng Gua. Feng Gua, please make sure you have the I-Ching book. Right? So you need to what? Refer to the I-Ching book, correct? And see what is the Feng Gua. Correct? So in the Feng Gua. So in 2024, the Huang Si, the Zhao Kangjie, right? Bei Song, great master. In his book, he actually predicted 2024 is considered quite okay lah, successful year lah. But of course, Lei Feng what, right? There's a sometimes fire there you cannot avoid war one or aggressive competition, correct? But nonetheless, we did see stocks price go up, correct? Nonetheless, we did see Bitcoin break all-time high, correct? So we can actually say, hey, this is quite accurate. Am I right? Can you say it's accurate, Jun? You can, right? Am I right? Then you might be curious, teacher, what did he say about 2025? Correct? 2025. Now, this is his prediction of 2025. 2025 is 泽火格. 泽火格 is what parameter? What means what? Then you need to refer to the textbook. Correct? You need to flip to the textbook. All right? So if you flip to the textbook, 2025, what's going to happen? Correct now? I show you the textbook. You should have the textbook, okay? Everyone should have one. If you want to learn Chinese medium physics, you don't know I-Ching, 你会给他笑死的。You must know I-Ching, okay? It's compulsory. That must be the first book that you ever own before you start any 八字、奇门遁甲 right? Teacher, I don't have. You better make sure you have. Okay? Okay. Come and see the textbook. Right? So 2025 is a 革卦. It's a 泽火革卦. Right? So what does it mean? For the world luck. Hey, what's here? Hey, what's here? Here. Share screen. Windows. Okay. Right? So you must have the I-Ching textbook. Right? Then in the textbook, am I right? You need to flip to the 革卦. Alright? You need to flip to the 革卦. 泽火革. 泽火革 is below. Next, 49. Correct? You flip the textbook. What's going to happen in 2025 as accordance to Zhao? As accordance to the great grandmaster Zhao Kangjie, Bei Song. Right? As accordance to him, right? 2025 is a 革卦. 革卦. Now, we know I-Ching started with, not say started, it started with Fu Xi, of course, but it was further developed by Zhou Wenwang, right? When he was captured by Sang Emperor, right? So in this Zhe Gua, right, in that scenario when he was captured, right, he actually told his son, right, Zhou Wu, that revolution is necessary. That means we have to remove the Shang dynasty. Now, in the ancient time, how can you remove the king? If you remove the king, means 你造反. 造反 means you rebellious. You are a rebel. And it is unethical, it is wrong, and things like that. But at one point of time, Zhou Wenwang told the son, right, yes, we serve the king, we serve the emperor, right? And then the old emperor died, and then the new emperor came in, the Sang Zhou came in, but he was brutal, correct? Right, he has lots of nonsense, correct or not? There's the time when he told the son, right, revolution is necessary. That means destroy to rebuild a better system. Destroy. So therefore, 2025, right, expect a revolution. Expect a major change. Correct? Now the economy, don't know, up and down, and don't know what, this very messy. A recession must come. A major recession must come. If not, everybody will keep on suffering. Right? And unemployment rate, like for example, like in China now, correct? You go and read very difficult to explain to you here. You go and read yourself. Correct? Even employment in Singapore is honestly is not very positive looking. Correct? Therefore, a revolution is necessary. That means a recession is necessary. Number one. Number two, then you have to also go in and look at all the Gua, right? You can't just, recession is necessary, right? Or revolution is necessary. Correct? That means if I need to start a war, I have to start a war. It is necessary. Understand? That's what it means. If 我要打你，我就要打你咯。Cannot give way咯。Right? Cannot still pretend, yeah, boss, cannot. Why 跑路我就係跑路咯。Right? I have to. Sometimes destroy is to rebuild. Okay, these are the messages. Then what about the interpretation? Correct? So you need to look at the 折火革卦 for the interpretation in the textbook. Right? Go and look for it. Correct? Now, I use this picture as an illustration. Okay, because 革卦 on top, the three lines, 三条线 on top the three lines, the 八卦, right? This is a metal element. We know metal is currency, what? Right? We know metal is about money, what? Correct? Then below, 离中虚, below is fire. So there's a hint coming in already. Correct? There's a hint inside already. Correct? So the metal, right, is on top, the fire is below. The fire is below. Correct? And then the metal is on top. Why? The metal is one piece of raw metal. But under the molding, that means under stress, under intense heat, correct? You mold the metal into a sword. So the metal changed from a piece of raw metal into a sword. Correct? So is that a change? And the change is not a minor change. It is a major change. Right? Correct? So in my textbook, which I wrote it very simply for you, in simple English. Correct? So it's a metal element. Right? Li is the fire. Therefore, you can imagine a piece of metal under fire. Right? Forging sword. Metal under fire is a transformation, and it's a major transformation. It is not a minor transformation. That means when Zhou Wang inform the sun, we need revolution. That means I not go there and swan the Shang Emperor because it's stage a war. How you see? Total removal of Shang dynasty is necessary. Okay? Thus, hexagram 49, which is the Ge Gua, as predicted by the Paynow great grandmaster, right, in his text, in his ancient text, right? So it is a radical change. Okay? A call for a change. That means it is time already. Right? That time COVID, we talk going to economic crisis. And then every time Oxia always in economic crisis one. This year the Oxia never come. That means what? Delay and delay and delay. Correct or not? And then print more money and blah, 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 right? And then after that, after that Bitcoin crash, stock crash. We thought the recession come. Then no, the federal control. That's me quick. Alright? But 2025 bo liao. Right? A call for a change. No such thing already. So get ready for a recession, a start of a recession. Right? For necessary for better livelihood. For example, a change of corrupted dynasty could, right? A change, right? The corrupted dynasty, kick it out, change it, right? Can bring prosperity to the people, right? The recession can be an opportunity, right? For you to pick up from the floor, the shillings from the floor. A change, right, can be a disturbing move. Right? So because of the recession, everybody very difficult because recession come means what? An unemployment rate. Correct? Only unemployment rate? No. The bank interest will have a problem. Meaning, higher interest rate to pay the housing loan. And more people going to declare bankrupt. Agree? It is best to change slowly and steadily. Plan well. That's why I say please have prayers, please have prayers, please have prayers, please have prayers. 365 prayers. Okay? Right? For example, living a broken marriage, right? It can disrupt the whole family union, right? Can disturb the children, mental, emotional health. Correct? But sometimes it is necessary, right? To avoid further abuse. Right? These are examples. So if it's like in my books, I also talk a bit about what does it mean for if it's relationship, right? I mean, sometimes it's just like go start a new one. It's time to change. If it's business, right? Jumping into a fire without first preparing. That's why I keep telling all of you, please read your 2025, what is going to happen to you. Because a start of a recession will sure impact everyone on the earth. Be it benefit you or not benefit you. Correct? Will only burn you, and make sure you have 365 prayers. Right? And a negative outcome. Therefore, cannot be rushed. 不可以冲动. Correct or not? Make this investment, make that investment. Better don't. No investment, right? Or no anyhow investment without proper consultation for 2025. Okay? Because why? The large change may have a large effect. Meaning, I pick the stocks that drop until rock bottom, then later I make some very large profit. Can be, right? Or now I buy this stock now because keep going up, I buy, then that recession come, there's a large effect. Understand? So changes are underway according to Paynow, great grandmaster, in his text, ancient text. Okay, so he say be careful, analyze. Okay, there are necessary change. That means necessary has been repeated many times in my textbook, which is translated from the ancient textbook for your easy reading. Correct? So it's necessary. Means I avoid siam and then they not likely. Next year want to avoid The inflation under want to control one, not likely. Okay. So if you look at line by line, you can see not the right timing, but no choice because the energy come in. What can you do? Whether actually first line, second line, third line is to tell you, hey, don't anyhow change. But cannot on because the change must come. That is what it means. Simple. Okay, this is Sao Yung's example. Now come back to the slide again. Correct? Come back to the slide again. Come back to the slides again, right? So he predicted 2025, right? It's a 折火卦. The change is necessary and it's not a minor change. It will be a major change, right? Now, change sometimes not necessary must be only economy. Economy will change. That one for sure, correct? So only economy change, not necessary, right? The relationship between countries and countries, why not will change? Don't forget the I-Ching also talk about the love part, correct? That means we will go into Cold War, hot war. Yes, we will, right? And then what else? Economy, Cold War, hot war, recession, right? I'm talking about recession. Yeah. And one more, revolution. Revolution means what? For example, you can send your maid home. Why? The robot can replace her. Revolution, something like that. Revolution. A replacement of something. Right? For example, I don't need the Grab driver anymore. Right? Because now there's the auto Grab. No human drive. Revolution. Expect all these things, start of all these things to come in, right? For example, no more waiter waitresses. The robot can serve the patrons. Right? Jonathan, nice to see you, right? BTC, to replace USD, right? So in terms of economic rise, recession, what is the best investment? Obviously, it's gold. Obviously, it's gold. Correct? Now, stock is manipulated. Stocks, they are manipulated by what? Companies, organizations. Manipulated by. Right? Bitcoin is manipulated by what? Humans. They are not manipulated by companies and organizations. They are manipulated by humans. So very difficult, right? If one wheel suddenly shock plug, want the world to crash, he will just crash it, right? Suddenly want the world to what, then what? Correct? So watch out for this. Correct? Go is safe, right? Correct? Options. Currency trade, is it? Forex, is it? Forex, not options. Sorry, Forex. Right? These are manipulated by what? Banks. Correct? So gold is safe. Now, student will ask me, what? Gold shares? No. Not gold shares. Gold bar. I'm talking about gold bar. Gold shares, recession gold shares also headache. Like gold bar is the safest. Gold bar, right? Is always good. In recession time, in war and recession. Correct? Sometimes recession go down hard. Oh, don't understand. Jacob, nice to see you. Hey, Shandy, 来了. Yes, like and share. Stephanie, nice to see you. 2026 is 天火同人. Yes, 天火同人. And don't be happy, it's 天火同人 Don't be happy Don't be happy Not necessarily all good. Not necessary. Why? Because in I-Ching, everything have good and bad. Just like when you see 风卦, 2024 风卦, right? Wow, stocks go up, wow. Everything looks like, hey, economy going to go up already. It's an illusion, right? Because all these fireworks doesn't look illusion. Doesn't it look illusional to you? Fireworks, piang, piang, piang. Wow, ping, ping, piang, piang for a while lah. For that occasion now. So when you see 雷火风, don't always think that the whole 2024 好死了. It means it appears nice only. Correct? But is that a moment where there's real? Yeah, there's a moment there's a real fireworks. Correct? Stocks did go up. BTC did all-time high this year. Correct? But could it be just sparks? Look at my picture and then the best read my textbook right, to get the actual concept of what the I-Ching is talking about. Am I right to say? Correct? Now, next thing, we have to see the 奇门遁甲. 奇门遁甲 says what? Because the 值年卦 says 值年八卦 says change 格, correct? And then the 紫微斗数 says 太阴化忌, correct? Then the chart here says the snake is a camouflage, correct or not? And when the fire is so strong, correct? When the fire is so strong, it will sure go and attack the metal, which also have a smell of like a recession. Correct? So what about 奇门遁甲? Correct? 奇门遁甲. Correct or not? So in 奇门遁甲, you can see, if you look at the chart, you can see, February 2nd, 2025, 2209 and 2210 is the start of a new year for 2025, Li Chun. Correct? So we know this Li Chun has 2 Li Chun. There are 2 Li Chun in 2025. So recession, everything very bad. 2 Li Chun has an advantage. 比如讲 teacher, I want to have children, I want to get married, right? Because 双春嘛, right? So it's good for this kind of thing. But put that aside, when we kind of carry on and talk about how is the 2025, correct? So don't always see things as if it's bad, it's all bad. Correct? Some bad has good, some good has bad. Okay? Learn to see things like that. So therefore, we know, right? Nian represent the government, correct? This represent the big car, right? The big brothers, the big guys, right? Or if you look at stocks, then it will be the wheels. All right? You can see it that way. Correct? These are like the follower of this, correct? For example, this one is the Russia right? Whatever it is, these two you can see as the big guys. Correct? These two you can see as the big guy. Right? This day and hour you can see as you, me, and the whole universe. Correct? You can see it that way. Okay, so we have to look at how is he doing in 2025 in 奇门遁甲, right? So in 奇门遁甲, you can see here, right? E, right? E are the big guys, correct? The big guys. So we can see they are actually in the Wind Palace, right? Wind Palace. Wind Palace not stable, right? Wind palace is unstable. Meaning they make promises, but didn't come true. Say only because you say the wind blow away already. Can keep promises or not? Maybe not, right? They tell you no crisis, no. But actually behind they're already planning already. Correct now? Like where, go where and run. Hide, where? Correct? But outside they say, don't worry, we'll solve it. Right? Something like that lah, because it's wind palace, wind palace. Alright? And Liu He is many, right? So means what? Many of the world leaders, their words are pretty unstable. Number one. Number two, you can see all are what? Fuing. Fuing means what? They promise you things you think they got action or not? Stagnant there, right? The big guys. Correct or not? The big guys. Correct? And then you can see the big guys, right? What are they trying to secretly do? Now, this run is graveyard, is a punishment star, right? Which is reflected here. Here you can see Jingmen, correct? Jingmen has something to do with cryptocurrency, correct? And they are in the fire palace, correct? So they try to maneuver. Maybe you want to get money out from this crypto thing, correct? Now, then you come and see the money star, correct? The money star. When you look at the money star in the 奇门遁甲, you notice it's sitting in a weak palace, correct? And it's sitting at 死门, and it's sitting at 天瑞. Money we know is recession already, correct? And here there's a high. Can see or not? The economy in 2025 as accordance to the Li Chun timing. Can see or not? Right? 玄武. Correct? 玄武 is like scam like that one. Ding, crypto. Trick all of you to go and buy. Then after that, take all your money, they run. Then crash the market, everybody, maybe? Correct? Or trying to what? Trying to change the world with what? Currency? Like what Jonathan said, replace Bitcoin with US dollar. How to replace? Cannot replace. Because there are limited BTC. Correct? And if you have BTC, would you want to use your BTC to buy a pizza? Not very likely. But you're almost there, meaning what? They're trying to pull back all their US dollar. They must find a way to pull back all their US dollar. So how to pull back all the US dollar? A recession must come. Why? If the US dollar is very, very high, very hard for people to, right? And also it can mean other currency replace US dollar. US dollar used to be the focal point for transaction, right? 2025 formally revolution, formally changed to something else, right? Can we know from 奇门遁甲 estimate roughly when will the... Now, Vincent, you want to know Bitcoin, right? I have suggestion for you. Study this chart. Study Elon Musk's chart. Now, this date of birth is given by Elon Musk himself in Instagram, which I don't know accurate or not. Correct? So you must have Elon Musk八字 and his luck cycle. You can predict Bitcoin. Do you know why? Because Elon Musk and Donald Trump, these two guys, they manipulate the Bitcoin. Correct. Donald said, okay, we're gonna support the Bitcoin, and then we're gonna make sure US is the Bitcoin capital. Wow, the price bum 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 bum. He never do anything. He just say only gong gong song. And then can become capital or not, he don't know. But his word can influence can manipulate Bitcoin. Right? Or even Elon Musk. He just said the dog is so cute. The dog bing 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 bing. So, right, if you want to be crypto, right, you need to know this 2% birth chart. Then you will know when Bitcoin go up, when Bitcoin go down. Okay, it's a big hint for you already. Next, Bitcoin chart maybe can help you, Vincent. I don't know, right? From from what I found from internet website, right? It says the domain name bitcoin.org was registered 18 August 2008. Therefore, 18 August 2008 is the birth of Bitcoin. So you may want to also look at the Bitcoin八字. Correct. Then on the website, as I further read on, right, it's stated as 3rd January 2009, the Bitcoin network was created. Blah, 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 blah. So you may also want to look at 3rd of January 2009, the Bitcoin chart. Right. Study this 4 chart. Maybe it can help you make prediction of Bitcoin. Helpful, Vincent? Is it helpful? I don't know accurate or not. These dates and timing, these are gotten from, some are gotten from Instagram, right? Like Elon Musk, he said, I'm born this date, this time. 他自己讲的. So this is given by he himself. Correct? Like this one also 他自己讲的. So you go and see how reliable are these people, right? And then you can study their chart. From their chart, you can predict Bitcoin already. What? Because you know Bitcoin is manipulated by what? Humans. It's not even manipulated by market, right? The market can go down, Bitcoin can all-time high. The market can do very, very well, but Bitcoin is rock bottom, right? Okay, can I carry on my class? Don't disrupt me. I know all of you very excited about the Bitcoin. Nothing very exciting for me. To me, it's a very boring topic already. And then you can see ru hai. Hai means what? Sabotage, right? Gui, don't forget, who is Gui? Gui is who? You and me. The whole universe. Can you see it not? Correct? We are impacted in this money star here in 奇门遁甲. Correct? Then you can go and see Gui, which is you and me, and the money. Correct? You can see this is a water palace. Water palace means trap, all right? Trap. All right? Trap. And then water energy very strong. No leh. Not very strong. Kong half energy. Right? Half energy. So you and I, how? No big deal lah. Human is what? Unemployment, no? So expect what? Unemployment rate go down go up right? This one is what? Inflation. Inflation, right? Up down. 天蓬 up down. Inflation. Stocks crash. Correct? Emptiness what? So moral of the story, go and cash. They are king. Right? And go, I'm talking about go bar. Go bar. I'm not even talking about Bitcoin. I didn't talk about Bitcoin at all. I didn't talk about Bitcoin. I talk about gold and then talk about cash. Right? And the money star, the Wu so high, you can see is also in the Earth Palace, which is related to property, all right? If you look at the property, correct, you can see the property star. Correct or not? You can see Xuan Wu, right? And then you can see Aya, right? And then you can see Ru Mu. Correct? The Gui is you and me. Oh? Correct? And this one is the Sunman is the property. Right? Property, you can see Sing can represent bank. Correct? So what? More mortgage, more auction, more, I don't know. You go and see yourself. Correct? This is also Earth Palace. Correct? Sunman is also property. Right? Empty. Correct or not? Sing is also what? Mistake. Correct? And then Gui Men, sit in Gui Men. Right? Sing so high. Correct? Sing so high what? Price up. Sing so high, how can be priced up? Must be priced down what? Property crash. Correct? Then go back to E. Go back to E. So what do you think of 2025? Are you ready for the opportunity or disaster, whatever you call it? Right? Ge can means way, can means 机，危险里面的机会 ，you can see it that way. Like 周文王 inform the sun, told the sun, hey, a revolution is needed. That means it's an opportunity for a better change. It's an opportunity for us to become powerful, right? So you can see it as an opportunity, right? But going through that revolution 会死人的 right? Got people die or not? Have right? When you stage this revolution, there are sacrifice, right? There are what? Death. Am I right to say or not? There are pain. Correct? Correct or not? When you destroy, there are pain. Destroy to rebuild. Okay? So if you look at the 2025, the budget, you look at the budget, right? You know that this, right, is the big guy. The fire controls in 2025. Correct? And the fire, is it weak? How can it be weak? It's supported by the wood. Correct? Supported by the wood. And on top also supported by the wood. Right? But if you notice, though it's supported by the wood, but sit emptiness. So 空亡. Correct? Fire may look very beautiful. May look beautiful. Right? So these are like 人名 what? Correct? So you can see, 哎呀，有一个冲啊. People are not really happy with what the guys are doing. Right? Therefore, I strongly, super strongly encourage have prayers. Please have prayers. How can we make the... okay, let me explain to you how you can make the prayers. This is how you can make the prayers. Okay? Now, I always get very good feedback from prayers and start the prayers for 2025. Start 1st of January is the best. Correct? Then all the way. But of course, many of you already have this prayer, right? It's like all the way. You don't really have to, you can continue yours, right? You don't say, did you start January? No need, you're protected. As long as you keep renewing, of course, you're protected, all right? Now, these are some information I don't know you're interested to know or not. Correct? Like students say, hey, teacher, I've renewed. I find the prayers very helpful. Feedback given. All right. Morning, Dr. Kim. Just wanted to let you know that I finally been offered a permanent position. Right. Thank you for the prayers. So the prayers work lah. Huh? And of course, some strike 40. Correct? Some strike 40. Right? Some, right? Prayers work. Prayers work. Right? Some decision making to move. Yes, no, yes, no. Right? What's that prayers one? And then what else? This one. This one also, right? Since the start of prayers was down. And then start of prayers, good year for me. With challenges, but turn around. Oh, I don't know lah. Just try our best lah. I cannot say we're fantastic or what, but somehow from the feedback I see it works well. Cannot say perfect and you lie flat, do nothing. Not very practical, right? But it sort of can help. Like for example, you see car accident. This one is some dream and wish. Reasonable one, but negative cannot. Some is 4D. Correct? Tilt 4D. And then yeah, some is prediction. This one requests, pray and request. And then prayer works. Right? It works plenty you go, I don't know, I go and see. Right? You see, I'm checking in to thank you for the prayers. Right? So once it start, don't know lah, somehow have feeling of some change lah. So you go and read yourself. I don't know. Right? Prayer works. I cannot say immediate lah, not for everyone, but this student is like immediate. Some students lah. In fact, most students, they start to see things become better. Correct? And then this one. Correct? So it just fall in place. It just fall in place. She also don't know why it fall in place. I also don't know why. Since the start of prayers. Right? Like this prayer, very scary. Got 1 to 2 interview. Actually, no interview. Then I say, why don't you just try the 365 prayers? And then scary. So I don't know. Right, getting so many calls until cannot handle, have to reject some more. I don't know lah. These are the feedback. I just pray. Then you just wish. So I don't know. And I think it's good to start January. Always good to start. Right? Like this one, pray, strike out 3. Then stop quarreling. The couple stop quarreling. This so many lah. I don't know. So many. All these are prayers. All the prayers feedback. This week engage, then don't know, strike 4D. This week, then this week strike. I also don't know why, but I know boss behind very powerful lah. A lot cannot finish showing you. Prayers, right? Almost accident, but prayers. Prayers. Some is feng shui sign, but all these are showing you are prayers. The feng shui one, I think below. So finally managed to close the first deal. Prayer start, Close the first deal. Start the prayer, the shop come out. First price. This number 2175. First price. This one. Prayer works. This one almost accident. Right? This one more business opportunity. This one strike small. Small windfall. Ayo, 真多啊！你慢慢 you go and see below still a lot. Teacher, due date is June 2020. When can you book? As soon as possible, please. And you must give me a date range. That means, for example, 1st of June, the doctor say can give birth. Cannot. 1st June cannot. Must 20th June until 30th June. Within that range, find the best date of birth. Okay. Any question for 2025? Any question for 2025? Yeah, these are only a little bit of examples. There are some more which I'm too tired to scroll for you. A lot of feedbacks. Okay, so questions on 2025. So in the chart we detected start of a recession. So how accurate is it? Let's see. 2025 we will know how accurate is it already from the ancestor book, right? Thank you, teacher. You're welcome. Okay, no question. Okay, that's all for tonight. Bye bye.